The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
Your 2022 Baltimore.
All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starting pitcher, Mike Messina, a 20-game winner a year ago, Singy.
And 20 games in this day and age is extremely difficult to reach because of all of the information, all of the analytics that can really pinpoint where a weakness can be. Maybe it's that third time through the order. Maybe it's just a different situation as far as that hitter, what he does after having, seen a particular pitcher. There's just so much data that prevents guys from having the opportunity to pitch deep into ball games and to stay in long enough to qualify for a win. So to have accomplished what he accomplished last year, he should be pretty proud of himself.
Righty to the plate. Ripped towards third. Robinson throws to first in time. One up, one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
And the batter now, Santiago Espinal. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next offering down low and in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. Two-way down.
Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Matt Meyer next up for the Blue Jays, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. High fly ball, right field. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. Matt Meyer with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Delgado. That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that's the third out. One left for Toronto. J0 O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the first, and into the box for Baltimore, Brian Roberts. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground to first. Reaches for it, but it gets through. And he'll pull into second safely.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And now it's Austin Hayes. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year. It's 2-0.
Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
So up next, Eddie Murray.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Righty delivers. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Cal Ripken Jr. now at the plate.
Cal Ripken Jr.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Brian Roberts.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Now, Brooks Robinson swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. In the air, left side. Carter in position. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Sean Green.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is fouled back. Three-two. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And he deals. On the ground. Ripken gathers and throws to first. One out in the second.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
And the batter is George Springer. The pitch. Squirts away a little bit. He is safe. Green takes his lead at third with one away. Next pitch is downstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals.
Hey! 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Base hit and a run in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And next for Toronto, Joe Carter. And a pitch. Bounce to third. That's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. That one fouled off. Two on, one out. Hard hit down the line and left. And it's gone. Home run. Bo Bichette blasts one out. And that gives him a lead. It's 4-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Paul Molitor next up for the Blue Jays. That one the other way. Roberts gets it to first. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. And a pitch. Center field, Mullins on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. But 4-run score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. It's now 4-2. Bottom of the second. Anthony Santander at the plate. Up the middle to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit.
Oh, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish. Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's Adley Rutschman looking for his first big league hit right here. At the belt and fires. And strike two.
2-2.
Kicks and fires. Rolled over to third. Tosses across to first. And the Orioles set down in order. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Orioles 2. Top half of the third inning. And now Matt Meyer. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player. He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches. Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And a foul ball. The pitch.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Laced to right center, base hit. Around first, heading for two. And he's got his second double of the game.
The first baseman, number 25.
Now the Toronto four-hole hitter, Carlos Delgado. The 2-1. That one missed. Left-hand hitter waits. There's the strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Here comes a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with two strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And now, Sean Green. Bounced up the middle. And there's two away.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond, and that is that. Blue Jays held in check as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. And welcome back. And now here is Ryan Roberts. That one lifted to left. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Not in time. He's safe.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw to third. Save.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in, because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
The pitch. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Runner at third here. Nobody out. Ground ball right side. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Stepping in, Eddie Murray worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Swing and a miss, and that is strike two. Hayes on at first, nobody out. Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Three balls, two strikes the count. Rips one to right. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
First and second, no outs. At the plate, Cal Ripken Jr. Flied out his first time. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Got him! And one gone.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with two strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pick.
Now it's going to be Brooks Robinson. And here it comes. That misses. It's 2-2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
2-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sneaks through, base hit. Headed for the plate. Safe.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Next offering is down low. And a count 2-1. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
And a pitch. Stays alive. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering misses, and now it's 3-2.
Whew, I thought he'd bite right there.
And that chance handled. To second, there's one. Over to first, that's two. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. On to inning number 4. And we are tied 4-4. Back now at Oriole Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, George Springer. And the righty deals. Fought off foul.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
The 2-2 now. To the right side. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out. Trey Mancini coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Now playing first base, number 16.
Joe Carter, the next to hit. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. The wind to kick the pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one back there. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch.
The bat, number 11.
Chris, he had a long way to go for that catch, and it looked like he got a great jump on it as well.
He did, Boog, and StatCast tells us this guy had to run nearly 120 feet on his way to making that catch, and just really showed off his closing speed on that play.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. This game's all tied at 4. Back here in Baltimore, bottom 4, and now the right fielder, Anthony Santander. And he chases that one. And there's one down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. 2-2 now. And that one handled. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. pitch. In the air, left field. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double. Adley Rutschman with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Ryan Roberts. The 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Two outs. That's down and in.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
Three and two now. And a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The kick, the 3-2. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's there, it's gone. And that is gone. His first homer of the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 6-4.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
So 2 down. And next for the Orioles, Austin Hayes. He's already homered in this game. Next pitch is outside. Down the line towards the corner. Carter on the move as he glides back. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, now the third baseman, Paul Molitor. The other way, puts it away for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
And now for the Jays, Santiago Espinal. Right-hander kick steals. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Toss to Mancini, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Now batting, the catcher, Matt Meyer.
Here's a big power threat, Matt Meyer. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing it.
Next offering in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. to the right side. On to first, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Orioles 6, the Jays 4. Welcome back, and now the first baseman, Trey Mancini. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Out to short. Tosses to first. One up, one down. You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Cal Ripken Jr. One down, base is empty. Good eye in that spot. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And the pitch. In the air, foul off first. Delgado moving under this one. Drops into the glove. And there are two down.
The third baseman, number 5. Brooks Robinson.
Two outs, base is empty. Brooks Robinson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Righty delivers. Pitch misses outside. 2-1. Righty to the plate. On the ground, out to short. Fires over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still lead it, though, 6-4. Top of the 6th inning. Leading off, Carlos Delgado. Liner, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
The right fielder, number 15.
And stepping in is the speedy Sean Green. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Left-hand batter waits.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tossed to Mancini. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Runner on at third, one gone. This one in the air, center field. Mullins drifts towards it, makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's 6-5.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly, RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
2 outs, base is empty. And now George Springer. And the right-hander deals. Now this is in the air down the line. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
The left fielder, number 29.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Mike Messina out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Austin Vogt. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Here's the left fielder, Joe Carter. 1 for 2. Man at second. Fouls one off. 2-2.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Orioles 6 and the Blue Jays 5. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Trevor Richards. It's his job to keep his team in the game. And now the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3. Activity in the bullpen. Tim Meza, the left-hander, up and throwing. The pitch. Slow roller to third. Molitor over to pick it up. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And the batter now, Anthony Santander. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that one is lifted in the air. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Orioles held in check there as it remains a 6-5 ball game. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette, and he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the 2nd. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
Right-handed reliever. Lifted in the air, right center field. Santander. Long run into the gap. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's the third baseman, Paul Molitor. The tying run at the plate. And a count 1-2. The wind of the pitch. This one smoked out to left. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. Kicks and deals. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. And next for Toronto, Matt Meyer. This guy has turned into a beast. Back to work, 3-2 now. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. This one's got a chance, and it bangs off the wall. In to score from first. That ties it up at 6.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now here is Carlos Delgado. Right side, hard hit. To first. That ends the frame. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. And welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. The pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Can't glove it cleanly. And no throw. He's into first easily. Brian Roberts will hit next. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2-1 now. Rolled slowly to first. Delgado over to Bichette. Back to first. Not in time.
Now batting, the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Hayes.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Trey Mancini now.
The first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score, and the Orioles take the lead, 7-6. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
And now Cal Ripken Jr. Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Two. Right side. In plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. The O's add 1 on an RBI double, and this is now a 7-6 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Keegan Aiken. And he'll work on holding this lead. Back here in Baltimore, new inning getting started. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Sean Green.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Line drive, base hit. And it bangs off the top of the wall.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Next offering is fouled back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Two now. Stays alive. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That's back. Turning and looking, and it's gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep. His first homer of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 8-7.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's George Springer.
Okay, from here, he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the fact that his team is now down by a run.
Comes the 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. That takes care of Springer. Coming on for the Orioles, number 49. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base. So digging in, Joe Carter, 1 for 3. The pitch. That one misses. 2-1. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Baker is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. And here it comes. And that one fouled off. Next pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Hammer, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Mullins makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul Molitor.
So the lineup flips over. Paul Molitor now at the plate. And the 3-1. In the air, right field. Santander makes his way towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. The Jays get a pair on this homer. And the home team down a run. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
Bottom of the inning, down to third baseman, Brooks Robinson.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Out towards right center field. Back there. Reaching for it and brings it in. Chris, he had a long way to go for that catch, and it looked like he got a great jump on it as well.
He did, Boog, and StatCast tells us this guy had to run nearly 120 feet on his way to making that catch and just really showed off his closing speed on that play.
Ryan Mountcastle digs in now. At the belt and fires. Out towards left center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder,
And into the box for Baltimore, Anthony Santander.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
next offering is fouled back. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the righty deals. Stays alive. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. The next offering misses. Full count now. That is the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We've got a good one here. It's 8-7. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the ninth. And now for the Jays, Santiago Espinal. Left field, Hayes settles under it, and there's one down.
The batter, the catcher, Matt Meyer.
Here's some real power at the plate. Matt Meyer. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his stuff.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is out of here. Matt Meyer with his first major league home run. A special moment in his young career. And who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Delgado. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Next offering is in for a strike. And a 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there, trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Up the middle. Toss to Mancini. And now 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 15,
Sean Green getting ready to hit. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. One now. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Stays alive. And a pitch. In the air out towards right center. Mullins has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 9-7 ball game. Tom Henke will take over here, trying to protect this lead.
Number 50, Tom Henke.
Bottom of the ninth, and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Hard hit left side. And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
The catcher, number 36.
No outs. Runner at first. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And he dropped it. So that's a foul ball, and he gets another chance at the plate. Mullins gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. And one away.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Digging in, Ryan Roberts. The next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Swings, and this one's flared. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
You go ahead and the count 3-1. I think as a leadoff man that's got the ability to change the game with your speed, you want to really lock in on your pitch in that 3-1 count. And he hit a borderline pitch there. That's just adjustments you want to see a kid make. He didn't make it in that at bat.
Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Next offering is fouled back. One and 2 now. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Our paid attendance here at the ballpark this afternoon, 45,971. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending today's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.